What is up, everyone? Welcome lower back to the CoinGraph Market, your house to your crypto restore. I'm your host, CoinGraph Market, hopefully once having an outstanding day. Hopefully your day's over and directly to Tuesday we go. That's what I'm geared up for. And the following issue, it is going to be the weekend. Look, the previous day, the football video games, very disillusioned. I wanted Washington and Buffalo to win. Washington simply got blown out. What an awful, awful game that was. I imply suitable for the Redskins or the Commanders, for making it as far as they made it. Jaden Daniels' implausible ear. I suggest it is quite obvious the Commanders have their future quarterback and that they had an awesome draft, particularly because you understand the Bears could have taken Jaden over Caleb. But what are you going to do approximately that? And then the Bills, they continually just arise short towards Kansas City. I suggest on the end of the sport, an extraordinary blitz with the aid of Kansas City on that fourth down. Josh Allen nevertheless managed to get the ball downfield to a wide open concave, and he simply, I do not know what he did. He just failed to capture it. It became heartbreaking. Well, we were given to observe the Eagles as opposed to the Chiefs in the rematch. I'm not excited about it. But you understand what, it's a Super Bowl. I'll devour a whole lot of food, and then I'll experience the sport. We'll take a few motion. We'll see what occurs. Now, in this video, we are going to speak approximately the Bitcoin dip. We're going to look into the money that is already printed into stables that is going to repump these markets again up, because exactly what I spoke approximately, it's about to come authentic. So without, in addition ado, take a seat, returned, loosen up. Let's leap into a Bitcoin, $99,340. It's presently down 5.21%. Ethereum's popping out at 3067. It's down 7.18%. XRP is coming in at $2.79. It is down 10.48%. Everything's down. I imply that is how easy it's that smooth. It's that smooth. Everything is down here. But it's okay due to the fact we recognize the rebound is coming, breaking the Nvidia stock, falls extra than 10% in pre-market buying and selling, and its first response to deep is seeking for. That's over $370 billion long past in marketplace cap. It is now heading in the right direction for the largest one-day market cap drops in records. That's no longer exact, and I own a variety of Nvidia. That isn't right in any respect. But you know what? We recognize what takes place here. What comes down have to cross up. It's the identical element for stocks. It's the equal element on crypto, and it is the same aspect on stocks. So I'm no longer too shabby, but what is this whole deep are seeking for, and why is the AI world freaking out? Well, Yahoo Finance posted a quite desirable article about it. This is DeepSeek, is a Chinese AI startup that just over a 12 months antique. It has stirred our, and quite lots, placed fear into Silicon Valley at the demonstrating leap forward synthetic intelligence model that offer comparable overall performance to the world's high-quality chat spots at a fraction of the price. It says, DeepSeek's emergency may additionally offer a counterpoint to the enormous belief that the destiny of AI would require ever-increasing quantities of electricity and power to expand. So how does it examine to OpenAI or Meta AI? It states in here which you get higher efficiency of the version. They say that it's cheaper. So pretty tons, what are we seeing? We're seeing opposition. If you are doing something proper, you're going to have opposition. If you don't have any opposition, it is because you're not doing something right, and nobody is inquisitive about what you are doing. Competition is a great element. It's a terrific element. Is Nvidia stock going to bounce back up 100%? 100%, a way to go yell at a cat, sorry about that. So this is the entire marketplace, fear and fun, it really is going on right now. And Peter Schiff chimes in, he says it the best. He says China may additionally have jumped in advance, folks, in AI with the launch of DeepSeek, but they cannot contact us in terms of growing meme coins. Were given that beneficial marketplace down. We are primary, love that. Everyone clap it up, supply Peter Schiff a round of applause. I suppose that is one of the great tweets I've ever seen this guy make. He nailed it. And then he become requested, what's the meme coin? Peter and Schiff replies, Bitcoin. Come on, that's funny, parents. That is humorous. We got this from the Crypto Minute. Bitcoin's rate dips however close to as 100K. Are we seeing the pullback or are we seeing the release pad? You understand how this works proper. It's the slingshot impact. You pull the slingshot again, that's the dip. The in addition back you move, the higher it flies. That's precisely what we are seeing with proper now. As said, Bitcoin started a drawback correction from the $107,000 region. Just $1,000 showed up at an all-time high. The rate is trading between $103,500 and the $100-hour easy shifting common. This became a breakdown beneath a join and bullish fashion line sitting at $104,800. It says the pair tested the $100 700 sector. Obviously, we didn't hold it, so we went even in addition down. It states a close above 105 would place us back into that bullish zone. But what are we searching at next? Well, presently we recognize Bitcoin is where? 99,573. So that is mentioning that the next aid is close to 88,500. And that's misplaced 86,500. I don't trust that. We have a crazy amount of guide on this whole $90,000 location. We covered that in the first video of the day. I'm now not concerned approximately due to the fact you know what will happen. You step away here for per week, you come returned and it will be like not anything ever came about. Dips are for buying and dips are for chips. So the only aspect you ought to ever be doing with dips, buy chips. Buy chips. That's simple. If it's red, you buy. If it's green, you sell. We are red. If you're a client in those marketplace conditions, best time to shop for. If you're a dealer, not a very good time to sell. Liquidate the longs and then ship the charges higher, which will all get returned in. We have pointed out this narrative. We nailed this within the first video of the day. We're going to nail it once more. The longs got worn out. They removed those human beings from the market. They liquidated. They all, I'm going to say all of them, a majority of them. So now what do? Well, they print 250 million USDC. That is once more going to be used to install into Bitcoin, which is going to ship the fee lower back up. So the folks who were given liquidated aren't going to be able to buy returned in. They will now be priced out of the markets. They then ship Bitcoin again as much as the $115,000 to $125,000 range. These people can be like, screw this. I had this issue at like 90K and I was long on it. I were given wiped out. I'm no longer going to get again in. That's the way it works. That's precisely what they may be doing. They are sticking to the plan right here. If you have been following this channel, exactly what we've been talking about in that actual narrative, whenever you spot social media completely bullish and saying the markets can only cross up, that's your first purple flag. That's why you should know that something's going to manifest a few kind of correction. Then we get this from CoinDesk. It says Solana Dogecoin XRP plunged 10% as it bloody begins to the week. Sees over $770 million really worth of longs liquidated. You see, parents, I've been nailing this. I've been proper in this. I had to toot my very own horn. However, that's what they may be doing. They almost simply liquidated $1 billion well worth of longs within 24 hours. And now that those longs are liquidated, they're printing money, right? They activate the money printer, they inject it into the markets, and they circulate those expenses of these cryptos even higher. The playbook is so easy, so easy. Pay attention to social media and what all people's doing. When you notice all the human beings coming out of woodworks, I'm long in this. I'm long on that, get equipped due to the fact the lungs are going to get wiped. And then how about this one? No one could affirm, no one could deny. We cannot get a true answer right here. Rumor has it that Elon Musk placed a tweet out yesterday, and his